Patrick Hagan, and for today's daily mindfulness moment, we are going to use improv exercises to practice mindfulness. Improv can be a great tool for the brain, just like mindfulness. And at the Counseling Center, we use this tool in our improv anxiety group for social anxiety. And today, we're going to use it to help get us in the present moment. So what is improv? Improv is an acting exercise that calls on us to listen and respond to our acting partner in the present moment. The tenets of improv are acceptance, being present, and being non-judgmental. Acceptance means accepting whatever your scene partner gives you in a given moment and rolling with it rather than trying to fight it. A lot of times improv actors will do this by employing a little trick called yes and. So it's basically saying yes to whatever you've been given and then adding to it with and. So for example, if your scene partner says, "I'm a dinosaur," instead of thinking that's a stupid concept, I don't want to do that, you'd say, "Yes, you're a dinosaur, and I'm a dinosaur catcher," and build on it. Next is being present. So being present means responding to whatever's happening in the scene. And you can't react and improvise unless you're aware of what's going on. So you can't be thinking about, that test that you have coming up, or how ridiculous you look acting like a dinosaur or whatever. You have to be present in the moment and tune everything else out. Finally, a big part of improv is being non-judgmental. Being non-judgmental means not judging your partner and also not judging yourself. Rather than appraising every moment to see if it's good or bad, you allow yourself to fully experience the present moment. So improv is really similar to mindfulness in a lot of different ways. It's often described as the practice of being unpracticed. So in that way, it really is a lot like mindfulness. So it requires you to be in the moment, like we talked about, to be well-intentioned and non-judgmental, and to sit with uncertainty and accept what you're given. They're also, like we said, both practice, and they require practice, and they both train your brain. So today, we're gonna do some of that brain training, and we're gonna do 2 solo improvisation exercises. Okay, for our first exercise, we are going to need to clear our minds to help prepare for our improv and mindfulness practice. So as we discussed before, mindfulness requires you to be present, but we can't practice effectively if we're thinking about all the other things going on in our head. So what I want you to do is go grab a pen and a sheet of paper. And on that sheet of paper, we're going to write down all the different things that might distract you. Really anything that might pop into your head that might keep you from the present moment. And then I want you to write those down, take a minute, and write them down on your list. Go ahead, pause the video, I'll wait. All right, now I want you to take that sheet of paper, fold it up, and put it away somewhere where you can't see it. So maybe that's in a drawer or in another room. You're not throwing it away. You're going to be able to connect back to these distractions, I promise, after you're done with this exercise. But really our goal here is twofold. One is to give you a little break from all of those distractions. And 2 is so that when you reunite with this list, hopefully you'll be approaching them with a different perspective and a clear mind. Okay, so now for the big exercise. This exercise focuses on building your awareness of what's around you. So for this one, we're actually going to need you to stand up or move to the middle of the room, or whatever area you're in, and face in one direction. Maybe that's one wall of a 4-walled room, or face north. And I'm going to want you to look at just that field of vision and try to notice all the things that are there. So the goal of this is to sort of build your awareness and just focus on the things that maybe you wouldn't typically notice. This can be helpful for improv because it can help you draw on aspects of a scene that maybe weren't there and expand your creativity. And it can be good for mindfulness because you're bringing your awareness to the present moment. And it's great practice for that. So I'm going to ask you to take 1 minute to look at this direction that you're looking at right now. I'll wait. Great. Now turn 90 degrees to your left. You should be looking at a different wall, or, if you're going from north, now you're looking at, west. Take in everything in that field of view for 1 minute. Now 90 degrees left again. Now you're facing south or another wall. Take 1 minute to take in everything that you see. Good job. Now for your last one, turn 90 degrees to the left again. You'll be facing east, and take in everything in this field of vision. Great. So now you've had a 360 degree view of wherever you are right now. Hopefully you took in some new sights, saw some things that you didn't know were there, or saw things that you did know were there in a different perspective. Now really the goal of this was to stretch that muscle of your brain and help shift your awareness to what you're trying to focus on, whatever was in the field of vision that you were looking at, rather than all those other things. Now feel free to pull that paper out of the drawer. Welcome back all of those wonderful distractions. Hopefully some of them aren't as strong as they were before, and maybe they are. So you can practice this again and again and again. This is just one improv exercise that you can use to build mindfulness. Thank you.